Next matchup, Sunday Night Football, Saints-Bucks, 8:20 p.m. Eastern start time. The Bucks are the 4.5-point favorite. Totals 54 at a hook. The Saints are plus 175 for some money line cash. Now, the Saints have failed to cover the point spread in their last 3 straight. They also failed to cover in 5 out of their last 6. New Orleans is in the top 10 in most points allowed per contest, top 10 in most fourth quarter points allowed on the road. New Orleans has also failed to cover the number in 2 out of their last 3 away from home. They're taking on a Tampa team who's on a 3-game winning streak. The Bucks have also won 6 out of their last 7, and they find themselves a perfect 3-0 at Raymond James Stadium. The Bucks are in the top 3 in home scoring, top 10 in home rushing, believe it or not. A lot of folks thinking about this high-powered passing attack, but they do have the ability to run the ball. And of course, Ronald Jones has touched it 117 times for 529 and 4 rushing touchdowns. Jones is averaging 4.5 yards a carry. The Bucks are gaining over 100 yards a game on the ground. Now, the Bucks are also passing for nearly 275 yards a game. Tom Brady's thrown for nearly 2,200 yards on the season and 20 touchdowns. And not a name you would particularly think of when it comes to this Tampa Bay squad, but Scotty Miller. He's caught 25 balls for 400 yards and a couple of scores. And of course, big wideout Mike Evans has 30 catches for 373 and 7 receiving touchdowns. This Buccaneer defense also ranks in the top 5 in fewest points allowed, top 3 in fewest rush yards allowed as well. Linebacker Devin White has 68 total tackles and 5 sacks. He also has 9.5 tackles for loss and a fumble recovery. JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul, has 6.5 sacks for this Bucs defense as well. 7.5 TFLs and 3 forced fumbles. And of course, can't forget about cornerback Carlton Davis, who has 4 interceptions from this secondary and 13 PBUs. Now, total-wise, Tampa's last 2 straight both got over the number. 2 out of Tampa's last 3 home games also got over the line. Meanwhile, the Saints on the other side are 3-0 to the over when traveling, 7-0 to the over for the entire season. Ton of overs for New Orleans. But with all that said and done, give me the Tampa Bay Bucks minus 4.5 and the over 54 and a hook in that contest. All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Monday Night Football. I'm talking about the Patriots-Jets, 8:15 p.m. Eastern start time. New England's the 7-point favorite on the road. Totals 41, juice to the under.